Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk to you today about the Senekal protest in an area of the Free State province in South Africa. Now, the Senekal protest was the right thing to do. Let me explain this. The farmers in the area were protesting the murder of Brendan Horner. And while it was technically a farm murder, Brendan Horner was not a farmer. He was visiting his father's farm in the Free State province. And as he was leaving the farm, he was jumped and killed senselessly. Not even a farmer, just visiting his family, leaving the farm, and he was killed at the young age of 21. This is sick, evil, and sadistic with what these murderers did. Well, there's been a string of farm murders all throughout South Africa. I'd probably say they've peaked since the year 2000. It's been about 20 years. Well, but it's really made news the last 2 to 3 years. Well, a lot of the farmers got tired of it. They went to Senekal to protest. Now, before I go any further, the farmers should have not stormed the courthouse to try to talk to the murderers, because the police did catch the murderers. The farmers should have not stormed the courthouse, but the police should have not fired the gun in that courthouse where there's a bunch of concrete and marble. And that could have endangered other cops. That also could have endangered the farmers. But then also, a lot of the protests were peaceful. There were farmers outside just minding their own business, just talking outside the courthouse. They were around their own truck. And then one police officer comes up and throws flashbangs at the farmers, and they were just sitting around talking. They weren't doing anything. And then there was another case where a police vehicle almost backed over, looked like deliberately backed over two farmers who were protesting peacefully. Fortunately, the farmers got out of the way. Then also, I mean, the farmers, now granted, they had a right to be angry at that time, but they should have not turned over the police vehicle. Now, there are conflicting reports. One reports that the farmers set the police vehicle on fire. The other was the engine was messed up in the first place and it accidentally caught fire. So between the two, the police were more at fault than the farmers were, because the protests were by and large peaceful, and flashbang grenades were thrown at the peaceful protesters. And then in one case, a police vehicle tried to back over peaceful protesters, which is why there's a large belief that the ANC government, as well as parts of the South African police services, are complicit in these farm murders. Now, I'm not saying I believe that or I don't, but there's a lot of people that do. And so, but the Senekal protest was the right thing to do, and keep raising awareness on the farm murder crisis in South Africa, because it is a crisis. And farm attacks need to be a priority crime, and the high-ranking police officer, Becky Cele, said they're not going to be, but they should be, because those farmers in South Africa feed most of South Africa, but not just South Africa, Zambia, Namibia, Angola. They get a lot of their food from South Africa, and that could conceivably starve a large portion of the continent of Africa if farmers keep dying at the rate that they're dying, at the rate they're being killed. And farming is becoming a dangerous profession in South Africa because of that. Hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.